Please welcome to the stage right now Chief Executive Officer for the Pacific Telecommunications Council, Brian Moon.
This past summer, I was on a conference call, or you could call it discovery call, with Sean Bergen, Brian Tellem, Paul McCann, Tim Logue, Lynn Smullen, and Bill Barney. And we were starting to talk about the Pacific Telecommunications Council, PTC, headquartered in Honolulu. Annual conference also takes place in Honolulu. And the leadership started to talk about the history of PTC, 40-plus year organization, led by Board of Governors, Advisory Council, industry really passionate about telecom and ICT. They were driven, they truly cared about the growth of PTC and starting new initiatives and looking for a new CEO. And then they started talking about the really important initiatives and programs that PTC was heading up this year. Things like the Emerging Scholar Program, PTC Broadband Reports, and the PTC Academy. So towards the end of our conversation, Sean turns to me, or turns on his mic and says, "So, any questions? What do you want to talk about for the rest of the call?" And said, "Can we talk about this Hawaii again?" And I said, "So PTC is headquartered in Hawaii." And Sean, you had me at Hawaii, So aloha and welcome to PTC'23. First and foremost, I want to take a few moments to thank some really key people who, if not for their efforts, we literally would not be here. So I'm going to thank first the Secretariat, the incredible team at the Secretariat, Lori, Janice, Nikki, Elisa, Anna Marcia, JC, Jason, Leanne, Mahialani, Paul, Poli, Sean, Jen, Marcus, and the countless number of volunteers who are so selfless and behind the scenes put everything together for this incredible conference this week. Also want to take a moment to thank the Executive Committee, Sean, Paul, Tim, and Brian, for their leadership and guidance. Sean Bergen, who you'll hear from a minute, he is now the outgoing chair and president, but Sean's incredible leadership over the past 24 months in bringing PTC through the pandemic and now on this road to recovery and growth. I want to thank the Board of Governors and the Advisory Council for being so supportive during my onboarding and supporting PTC to, again, get us to where we are. And I want to thank the members, all of you, our members, our sponsors, patrons, registered attendees. Your contributions support PTC's initiatives and programs. Remember, we are a nonprofit council and membership organization. All of your contributions, all your sponsorships, advertising, your partnerships, all help support our initiatives and are going to support our initiatives moving forward. There's one other person I want to thank. Like many celebrities who go by one name, like Madonna and Cher, she also goes by one name to a lot of you, and that's Sharon. Many of you have also come to love and know her as Pooh, and that's a reference to Winnie the Pooh. And there's a quote that I want to share that sort of sums up, my feelings for Sharon and Pooh, who's been so terrific and supportive over the past 100 days. And it's actually a quote from Winnie the Pooh, and it says, "How lucky I am to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard." And if you know Sharon and you've worked with Pooh, she has the biggest heart. But she's not going away. We're going to keep Sharon busy. She'll be here, and she's promised me in confidence that she'll continue to support PTC. You'll still see her at annual conference. She's here. I don't think she's here right now, but she's on campus. So please say hello, and a big thank you to Sharon Pooh. So here we are. New year, new leadership, and that doesn't only include myself. We have new incoming elected officers on the Board of Governors and the Advisory Council. We have a host of new programs that we're launching, such as PTC Beyond, and embarking on new initiatives this year. Telecoms.com in their annual report a few weeks ago said that the industry is going to bounce back stronger, even stronger than pre-pandemic years. And the reason for that is driven by pent-up demand and continued advancements in technologies that all of you are working on. And the top areas of focus, some of them are security, digital transformation, IoT, and broadband. And not surprisingly, all of those areas and more are covered and talked about this week at the annual conference. And PTC is in a position to lead in all of those areas. And one more word of thanks, and a thanks to all of you. You're not only part of the 45th annual conference of PTC, you are now part of the biggest annual conference ever. We had a record-breaking year this year, more than 5,000 participants. We broke records across the board, so thanks to all of you. I look forward to meeting you all this week. If I haven't already, please say hello. I love feedback. This is a new chapter for PTC. It's an exciting one. New initiatives, new programs. Please reach out to me. Please reach out to the Secretariat if you have any ideas of areas we should continue to explore and grow on. But again, thank you. Mahalo. Have a great conference.